How's it going? How's it going, peeps? So, I'm gonna start a little sage here. I know I'm always running late, but hey, these are free. How can you bitch about free? Anyway, get my sage lit. I haven't even done that yet today. And I'll probably do it more than once. I like to sage my phone, my computer, my Alexa, my vape, myself. I'll do most of this later, because just consider how many negative things come through those devices. Hey, I haven't even had time to look at the list yet, so I'm running late. Imagine that. That's me. That's what I do. I pulled a release card for the group, but I always pull one for myself this morning, and actually instead of a feather, I use this to fan my sage when I just do a little bit of sage. You don't have to do a whole shit ton. Got my little angel wings that my mentor gave me, and I just burn a little pinch of sage in. And since this is what my guides tell me I need to release every morning, I use it to fan my sage on myself. Haven't even lit up my voodoo's yet. Love him. My friend sells these too. I didn't know that, or would have bought mine from her. But the one for the group is Surrender Obsessive Thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. So that's for the whole group. Everybody obsessively thinks about something that gets stuck in your head. I know, boy, mine's been really stuck on something lately, but it'll get fixed somehow, some way. So I'm a little rattled, running late. I overslept this morning. I never do that. I've been going somewhere in the middle of the night. I have no idea where. Pretty sure. In the 5D. And then I'm really tired when I wake up. So I fell back asleep this morning. So. Hello. I'm in Kansas. I woke up to snow this morning. They told me last night, they said, oh, it's supposed to snow tonight. I said, bullshit. It snowed. Just a little bit, not much. Not enough to hurt anything. So I haven't had a chance to even look at the list yet. I had just been, since I woke up late, I've been so far behind. I'm just running. That's normal for me. So there probably will not be a Talk to Me Tuesday next week. Hang on, I'm trying to find the list. My guides have been going by the list, by the pictures lately. Sometimes they venture off somewhere else. So it's I kind of let them guide the way. And of course I didn't get anything out to write on. Never do. I think I'd know better. So, how's everybody doing? I haven't even had hang on, I'm not even looking at the comments yet. What's up? Uh-oh. Holly, are you in here? She's gonna get fired. Okay. Two things I want to babble about real quick, and I may make a different post about it separately. Sorry for posting all the songs and stuff lately, but that's the way my guides have been talking to me. And when I'm laying there on the couch watching TV, almost zoned out at night, and these songs are coming to me. And Bob and I, that's how we started talking, was through songs. So they talk to me through songs, so I have to post them so I can save them for the next morning. So when I wake up and I'm actually bright and alert, I go back and look at the song and I go, okay, I understand why I got this one and this one and this one, and then I can delete them or do whatever I want to with them. So sorry about all the songs, but it is what it is. It's the way my guides work with me. What else was it? Oh, Some people seem to have gotten upset when I posted all my new. I got some new crystals. Oh, look at this. I gotta look it up again. I can't remember what it is. Isn't that a pretty tower? Look at this tower. Look at, I don't know if it's gonna show up. I don't have a very good camera on this. Can you see it? I don't want it to fall. Isn't it pretty? This is one of my favorites. You know, I bet it doesn't show up as pretty as it really is. I want a great big one of these. I'm going to find a great big one of these. My pocketbook may not. Maybe being in front of the window isn't very good. Can't. This looks like it's sparkling. At least not on my end of this POS camera. I want a great big one of those. I don't know if my purse can afford it. That's just part of them. I gave my daughter, I think, 3 of them last night. This is smoky quartz, and it's almost like you can see a picture in it. It's just really pretty. Smoky quartz. So I'm gonna have to get me a wagon and start hauling them outside on the full moon night to cleanse them. There's more. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. I have a ball over there. Oh. Well, you can't see the rose quartz ball, right? Damn it. Moving your finger the wrong way, Rhonda. Go the other way, dumbass. Right there. I gotta get a little stand for that one. I have it. Oh, I thought I lost it. There was a reason I bought each one of these, but I have an app on my phone that my friend gave me that sold me these. She's got tons. They're beautiful. That will tell me what each one is. I told her, I said, as soon as I get home, I'm going to forget. I can't remember shit. Anyway, I also got one that's more like a worry stone, and I gave my daughter one, and I keep it in my jean pocket. I always have a crystal in my pocket. You can put them in your bra too, but I usually have it in my pocket. And depending on whether I carried this one for a while because it was to ward off the negative energies, because I've had a lot of them shoot at me lately for whatever dumbass reason. So amethyst is my favorite, and that's what I got for my worry stone. And you always carried amethyst in my pocket, but lately, because of some shit going on, I've been carrying this. See, there we go. Can't remember the name of it, and I know what it is. And I have a big one here that I can touch, and I have big rose quartz here that I touch when I do readings. Ooh, I can feel it. It helps give me a lot of love when I'm going through, especially tough readings. Readings sometimes make me cry. Snowing in Michigan. All right. We just had a little skip of snow. I can still see it across the street a little bit, but where the sun shined, it's not on the front of my yard. Anyway, good grief, I was late, now I'm babbling. Oh, so the other thing, I went on a tangent. When I posted the picture of my new crystals, the Ouija board was in the background. Not on purpose, it was just, that's where I put it, and that's where I just set the crystals out on the floor when I got them out of the bag. Ouija boards, I wouldn't recommend for normal people, well, I'm not normal, to just randomly use a Ouija board. But to me, as far as what I do, to me, Ouija board is nothing more than a tool. If I want to use it for evil, I can use it for evil. It's not any more a tool than my cards. People think cards are evil. Tarot cards are evil. So, depends on how you use them. You're going to use them for the good, or you're going to use them for the bad. I have, since I got my haters cards, I use them for the good because they warn me. Because I know some certain little, I call them my little coven, that are doing weird shit. Which is why I carry this. Fake witches hating on you. That was my card yesterday. They're mad because you're highly protected. Haters are mad because they see you winning. So those are my cards yesterday. I haven't pulled any today. I haven't had time. So cards can be very useful. They can give you warnings. Oh, I also got a new pendulum. I have lots more shit, but I don't. As soon as I picked it up, it started working. And my friend says, well, I've got this other... See, that's... Pendulums don't work for me. I can ask them 1 or 2 questions and then they quit. I'm asking it something right now. This one picked me. This one picked me. It's getting ready to answer my question. Or not. As soon as I picked it up, it started working, so that was unusual for me. Pendulums don't like me. My guides want me to not use pendulums. That's what they told me. Because I would have stayed there. I would have stayed stuck there with that. I would have not moved on and done bigger things. Anyway, here I am babbling. Alright, who is in here that has a picture already in? And I will say this coming Tuesday, I won't be here. I have to go out of town to pick up my ham and my turkey and my stuff for Thanksgiving dinner. But I might do one on Wednesday. So I'll go ahead and put the picture with the 2 hands back up when I get done with this. You know, see, Carolina, people say cards are evil, being a medium's evil, all these things are evil, just like a Ouija board, but I know how to use a Ouija board. So there's a difference. It's all in your intention, it's all in what you allow to come through. I told my 16-year-old grandson, you are not allowed to have a Ouija board because he sees spirit. He's got one particular one that I'm absolutely 100% perfectly fine with him talking to. But he's not. I told him he's too young, you're too open, you're too naive to use a Ouija board. So there's other things out there. I don't even know all the things that are out there. So I just thought I'd lecture. I think I'm gonna make a post about it, but I really don't have time. I got readings to do. Anyway, who has a picture in under the picture with the 2 hands, because that's the only place I have time to look when I do these readings, that has not had a reading? Yeah, we took the Ouija board on Halloween night up in the attic at the place I go ghost hunting, if you want to call it, investigating, paranormal investigating. And there was a bunch of us up there, and we had the Ouija board up there, and it was answering questions perfectly fine because we were using it correctly. We weren't using it where anything bad was going to come through. And I'm always and as soon as we started using it, one of the devices or something said Bob, and I said, and they looked around, Bob, and I said, he's with me. He's always with me. We're safe, or at least I am. Good grief, didn't get my hair scurry. Okay, so who has a picture in the thingy under the picture with 2 hands? I'm still a little brain foggy because I fell back asleep this morning. That has not had a reading before with me. Okay, let me go look. And it's also up to what Bob brings through, what Bob allows through my gate. He's not always there, but he's my gatekeeper. He says, I'm more than that, Rhonda. Yes, you are, Bob. But he's my gatekeeper. He keeps me safe. He doesn't let anything bad come through. That's the way I started this out. Bob's waving. I got a glare there, don't I? Boop. Let's see if this helps. Not really. Maybe a little. Okay. The pictures go on the Constant Connections page. There's a picture that has two hands. So, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, I will delete that. So if you're going to do it for next week, don't put it on there right now because I'm going to delete it. If I do it next week, it will be on Wednesday because Tuesday I will be going out of town. Got to get the turkey and my ham and some of the fixings that I'm getting from the Honey Baked Ham store. I love their hams. Okay. Yes, hang on. Bob's being a little slow. Or maybe he's waiting for me to regroup. This Talk to Me Tuesday isn't really for babbling, but I kind of use part of it for babbling today. It's free. My choice, my rules. Carolina. Hang on. Let me go back. Carolina. Vaping together. I'm addicted to it. I like it better than when I was smoking cigarettes. Did Carol and I keep saying something. Did damn it. About the time I say something, he starts to say something. Okay, just yes or no. I always tell people don't ever feed a medium. If you go somewhere and you sit down and they start asking you a bunch of questions right off the get-go, get up and leave. I have to ask one or two quick questions just to make sure I have the right connection, that the connection's going okay, and then we move on and go on from there. But did he have, or maybe right at the end, did Anthony have like a, and just yes or no, or Y or N, doesn't matter. Damn it. A little bit of a stutter. I'm only saying it that way because I'm not making fun of him, I'm making fun of me. Because I'm talking stupid this morning. I think I need some more Pepsi this morning. Anyway, did he have a, or maybe right at the end when he was leaving, did he have a little bit of a stutter or had trouble talking? And he's, instead of, did somebody call him Tony? Because he's doing Tony, Tony. Like he's stuttering with the T, but he's calling him, he did? So, he's stuttering over the T. Anyway, I think he's trying to validate that it's him. And usually these little snippet readings, I call them, won't have a lot of validation. But they'll usually try to. I'm the one stuttering this morning, and every time I tried to say something, he'd go Tony. Wait. He had pneumonia. Aw. They called him Tony. Cool. If you haven't felt him, you will. It's like he's really close here. You're on Bob's side. Usually, this is Bob's side. This is my left side. I know. Some cameras make me look backwards. Go figure. He's over here on Bob's side. Hi, Linda. Linda. Haven't seen you in a while. So anyway, he's very close. You feel his presence. If you haven't felt it, you will. it's he had problems breathing. Yes. Okay. If you haven't felt him, you will. Everybody feels the energy different. You're not going to feel it like I do. But it's like, I'm trying to figure, see if he's going to tell me how you're going to feel it. You're just going to know he's there. You're just going to feel it. This side's going to feel different than this side. When Bob comes in and he hasn't been that close yet, he'll like make my ear burn. His energy, he's so strong. Feels like my ear's burning. Some people feel a pressure, like a balloon kind of, or sometimes it's just like that feeling, like when somebody walks into the room and you don't hear them, you don't see them, but you feel them and you turn around and you go, somebody's there. It could be something like that. He's thanking you. He's thanking you. Whatever you did for him towards the end, I don't know if it's towards the very end or just towards the end of his life. Whatever you did for him, he's thanking you. You have felt him before. He says he's fine. He says, look at this shit, I can breathe. And I watched my friend, I didn't get to be there the moment that he left because I couldn't get off work. But he had oxygen for the last few years of his life. And I was allowed to watch him walk partway home after he passed. And he ripped off the oxygen, his nose hose, I call it, and threw it on the ground and continued his walk. Because we leave our old heavy bodies that don't work anymore here. We don't need them. Okay, he got real quiet. He says you're going to feel him like a prickling, like the hair might stand up on your head. Usually when they come around me, and it's doing it now, I feel like I've got head lice because I itch. He says I can dance, I can move because I don't have those stupid lungs to mess with. He says no problems here. He's going like this, and he's going, namaste. I don't know if you guys say anything like that. I don't use that word anymore. But he's says he's grateful for you. He's thankful for you. He's thankful for what you did. So whatever help you did in the end or towards the end, he's thanking you. He says, this is about you. I'm fine. This is all about you. So even if you didn't think he knew what you were doing at the end, he did. People in comas, something like that, sometimes they already have one foot on the other side. Sometimes not. People with Alzheimer's, sometimes they have one foot on the other side, which is very hard to explain, even if they're perfectly healthy other than their Alzheimer's. Sometimes they still, I guess I got one foot on the other side if you want to call it that. Yeah, music does soothe the soul. So again, I apologize for all the music I've been posting, but that my guides have been chattering through the music. I have to save it at night if I'm falling asleep or whatever. Good thing I didn't save all my TikTok stuff last night, because good grief, I had a lot. Because I'm so forgetful, I'll forget before the next morning. So I have to save them for the next morning. So again, I'm apologizing for all the music, because there's probably going to be more. But then I try to delete it the next day after I get to see it again. Anyway, he's stepping backwards so somebody else can come through. So who else has not, he's blowing you kisses, Carolina, and telling you that he loves you. And he's grateful and blessed that he had you in his life. So, who else has not had a little snippet reading before? And it needs to be, like I said, the guides have been sticking to the pictures lately. Not sure why. Probably I won't be here next Tuesday. Because I got to go pick up my ham and turkey, so I'll just say that several times for people popping in and out. But I might do an impromptu one kind of on Wednesday next week. And I keep saying I'm going to do cards on Wednesdays, and I haven't done it yet. Oh, I got one of these too. I have. Dang it. Yep, I got one of these the other day. Got an angel that's rose quartz. I'm a sucker, I told my friend. And I have a selenite one that I keep over here by a thing that says Bob. I told my friend, I don't need any more crystals, but I want them. I know I shouldn't come see you, because I know I'm going to buy some. Yes, you can absolutely ground through water. Actually, oh, an amethyst angel. Well, I think this is rose quartz, but it looks a little purple. This could be amethyst. That could be a sign, because it's not as pink as the heart. So there's an app that she gave me that I'm going to use on these after a while, because I told her I'd forget what they are as soon as I got home. Oh. So yes, you can ground through water. Who said that? Who asked about grounding through water? Damn it, now I can't see it. What I do in the bathtub is, if I have time, which is rare, I'll put Epsom salt with like lavender or something, a little bit of that in the water. You can put a few other things. Oh, cricket. And as you're taking a bath, you imagine, yesterday I used a shower, not a physical shower, but imagine them showering me, my guides, my angels, showering me, washing, even though I'm sitting in the bathtub water, washing all the heavy negative crap, negative dirt off of me. And then when you pull the plug on the bathtub, you imagine all that stuff washing. My friend makes fun of me for saying washing. All that stuff goes down the drain. If that made sense. I don't think I said that very clear, but I hope that made sense. Or like when I walk by the river, I imagine, I call them my little minions, which is the same energy, the same little heavy crap that you need to get rid of, weighs you down. And I go down by the river, and I imagine these little minions going down there and jumping in little boats, and just watching them float away. It's energy work. It's part of energy healing. And I better at least do another one, because I've got to get my work done. I haven't even been able to see my woo-woo lady lately. It takes 3 months. It takes 3 months to get an appointment with her, and somehow I didn't keep up to date, and somehow I slacked and I don't have appointments. So now it'll be another 3 months before I get to see her. Unless she finds a way to slide me in, which is pretty hard because she's pretty scheduled. And I also have a reading I'm waiting to hear from, and it's been a month, and hey, people that are really good, you gotta wait. Yeah, I mean, I know some people have to wait quite a while for me, but I can't help it. All right. Who has a picture in here? Who has a picture? Who has a picture? Preferably that has not had a little snippet reading. Okay, Carolina, I thought he left, but he's back there going boom chakalaka, do 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 do. Hey, what's that song? Is that Sly and the Family Stone, Take Me Higher? Alexa, play I Want to Take You Higher.
Good morning. Here's I Want to Take You Higher by Sly and the Family Stone on Amazon Music.
Let's see if that's what I heard. That's it. It's exactly the beginning of the song is what I heard. He's back there. I don't know if he likes Sly. Alexa, pause. So Carolina, he still sent you a message, I guess, because we're piddling. So go Google that song. Who has a picture in there? Who's got a picture in there? Oh. Hang on, I'm looking. If I don't write it down, I'll forget as soon as I start. Yeah, I'm just kind of babbling this morning. Oh, good grief, they're talking. They always talk to me through old music because they know I will recognize it. So I'll get the song. So even if I come out, let's say you don't like country music, but I come out with a country music song. Shit, now I lost it. That doesn't mean anything. It's the words to the song or the intent of the song. Mm-hmm. Dang it. Do it again. Hang on. Alexa, and it's 11:11, so 4 ones. Go, Lori. Go Google angel number 1111. There'll be a message in there for you. Alexa, play Baby Love.
Baby Love by the Supremes on Amazon Music.
So they'll relate to songs that I know that I can pick up because they give me some head banging song. I wouldn't know what to look for. Alexa, pause. So go Google Baby Love by the Supremes. So we're going way back in my era. He's sending that to you. He's still singing it. He says I really don't sing, but he's kind of singing it real low. So Lori Hawk. I don't know if I even said who I was talking to. I'm a space cadet today. Yeah, I've heard that before. 11:11, make a wish. Hang on. Something about him shuffling his feet. Damn it. Get back where you were. Something about him shuffling his feet. So I don't know if Lori, if he's talking about he shuffled his feet when he was here, or you've heard shuffling of feet in your home. Lori Hawk from Holton. Holton, what state? because I have a Holton not very far from me. Christy, anytime you see repetitive numbers like that and you see them over and over and over and over, go Google angel number 333, 444, 1111, whatever it is, especially if it keeps repeating. Go. You guys from Holton, in what state? What state? I got distracted. He's standing. Alright. Which state is Holton in? Michigan. Okay, never mind, because there's one in Kansas too. I just thought maybe you guys were like an hour away from me. Okay, he's standing there like with his arms folded and he's tapping his foot. So I don't know if that's normal for him or not, but he's getting impatient with me. So Lori, you either have or you will smell, I'm going to say it's his aftershave, it's his cologne, like just whipped by you every so often. You can be outside, you can be in your car, you can be in the store, it doesn't matter where you're at. It doesn't matter if somebody else walks by you in the store and you smell the same thing that he used, that's still a sign from him. So make sure you validate him, acknowledge him, tell him you love him, and ask him to bring you more signs. Give them permission. Don't, you guys can't just sit there. You do smell it. He's validating that that's him when you smell that, and that's him popping in to say, I love you, and thank you. He says, and thank you. Another thank you. So don't always think, well, they're just going to come through, you know, they're going to give me a sign. Give them permission. Maybe they don't know that you want a sign. Maybe they don't think you want a sign. Maybe they think you'll get scared if they bring you a sign. So ask them. Ask them and give them permission, and then allow them to come through. I go out the cemetery, and I'll bet it was 10 times I go out there and look at me. And I say, Bob, where's my sign? Where's my sign, damn it? Every single time a white butterfly would come and circle around me and leave. And about the 10th time we went, you've been getting a sign every single time. You just didn't realize what it was. I think he just wanted to acknowledge that that's him. He's not saying anything else. Okay, I better quit babbling and get off here so I can get my work done. And go get me some more Pepsi, because I'm kind of stuttering. I'm not sure about if it repeats your birth date or your birth time. I'm not sure. It's still something trying to get your attention. You still need to go Google angel number, whatever it is. Some people get like angel numbers, get repeating like 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't have to be the same number, like 333. It can be a series of numbers, like your birth date or your birth time. So still, go Google angel number, whatever the repeating number is. And like, my repeating number is 808. Why, you ask? Because when I got in my truck one day and I looked at the radio, the digital radio sideways, 808 looked like it spelled B-O-B. And the song on the radio fit perfect. So 808, I'll see it on license plates. License plate in front of me and I'll have 808 blah blah blah. So that's my sign, but that's my sign from Bob. And if when you get those numbers, Lori, he can hear you. I promise you 1,000% they can hear you, they can see you. 1,000%. You just can't always hear them. So talk to him all you want to. Tell him you love him all you want to. He hears you. He's going knock, 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 but he's doing it on my head. Brian's going knock, knock, knock on my head. I don't know if he's trying to get my attention. No, he's doing that to you. So, if you feel something, it's probably not going to feel like he's doing this. This is what he's doing to me. He's going to give me a headache. Or if you suddenly get headaches, like just in one spot, he's doing it like in this part of my head. Only he's on my left side. He's on Bob's side. Bob stepped back to let him through. Or you could just feel your hair moving there. You could just feel tingling. You could feel heat. But you should feel either get like a pain there, or you're going to feel his knuckles, kind of. But we don't have knuckles anymore. Anyway, I am really babbling today. What's new in Rhonda's world? Okay, so I got to go because I really have a couple of readings I got to get done. I'm sorry, I'm just reading the messages. Yeah, Cricket, you will heal together because Bob and I healed together after he left. Sarah, tell me about your spiritual warfare if you can in a few words, because I've got that going on right now. I've had a really, really, do I want to say tough time with it? Oh, before I get in, because if you got time, if you can type something in, I'm very curious. The scammers. I spent 3 days, couldn't even work, going through. They were in my comments, clear down from further back. I was getting messages on my phone. People were messaging me, hey, did you send me this? I'm not going to reach out and whatever that stupid message was they were sending. I've reported them. I've done all that I can do. I've seen several other people that do the stuff I do, and they've been talking about people getting on there making comments, trying to scam their people on their page. Just make sure you research somebody before you reach out for anything like that. So I don't know if they just wanted you to click on their link or if they were going to ask for money or what they were doing. But they're low life scam MFs. So I even a couple years ago had one scamming me on Messenger. My girlfriend's picture, her name. Hi, how are you doing? She had died a year before that. So of course I knew it wasn't her. And I played with him for a while, and you know what the MF sent me when I finally called him out? He sent me a picture of, he looked like Nigerian, him and his friend, no shirts on, big, long, heavy chain, gold chains and shit. Then he sent me a picture of the biggest blunt I've ever seen. And then he sent me a picture of rob from the rich, or rob from the rich, give to the poor. What are you going to do? You just got to be smart enough not to let them get you. But I just hated him doing it to my friends. Yeah. Oh, well, I have people, well, my spiritual warfare is people that actually know how to use the energy. Yeah, you can feel it. You can feel it. And I feel them. And I've actually seen one of them. I know, it's weird. Somebody's going to say, you're playing the victim role. No, I'm not playing the victim role. I'm not a victim. I'm aware that this is happening. I'm aware that this is going on. I'm aware that what I need to do to not allow it to get to me. I'm aware of all those things. That doesn't make me a victim. Not a victim. So before somebody says that, and not you guys, I'm not talking about you guys saying that. I'm talking about somebody else saying that. Yep, it's dark magic. Yep, Sarah, it's people doing dark magic on me. And I've had it validated by several people. Wow, Sarah. Wow, 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 wow. I've heard that these people are actually like going to a cemetery and getting dirt. They're doing, sometimes they call it kitchen magic, black magic, dark magic. But what they don't, what these guys don't figure, what they don't understand is I'm divinely protected. I have Archangel at my, there I am, Archangel Michael is at my back every morning when I get up. And when I think about it, I ask him to put his wings on my shoulders. Put his wingtips on my shoulders. I do protection. I sage. I do all these things. Still, they can get through a little bit. Blood curses. See, shape-shifting stuff. You could have called it that because I was standing there talking about them on the phone with my adopted daughter. And I was telling her about it. And I call him my little coven. Okay, I don't know if you were here. This is my card yesterday. This is real shit, people, that I don't know really much about other than I know the light and bright end of it. I don't really know the dark part of it. Cemetery dirt is powerful. Really. I was told that they're doing things like that. I call them my little coven. Yep. So I don't know what they think they're doing, but jealousy. Since I don't deal in the dark, even when I go to haunted houses or whatever, most of what I see is a departed loved one. That's just there. I've seen things that I don't know if I'll ever be able to explain, but I want to learn how to communicate with it. I want to talk to it. I want to know what it is that was dark. Dark clouds, energy that cannot be described. Wow, Sarah. Well, I can tell you these bitches aren't going to win. None on my end. Acknowledgement is reassuring. See, I'm not... Again, there's somebody not in this group, not on my pages, that's going to say I'm playing the victim role. I'm not a victim. I'm acknowledging what is real, what is going on. That these things are happening does not make me a victim. Because I'm winning. And then when these cards say this, haters are mad because they see you winning. They're mad. So I haven't pulled any cards today. I haven't had time. So I try to heal these cards. I try to heal them. I don't like bouncing. People shoot bad energy at me. I hate the mirror bubble because it just bounces the bad energy back at them, and they have so much already. You need to send them love and light, but I don't think the love and light will ever get through to them because they're jealous, they're evil. You have to believe you will win or you're doomed. Yes, and I'm not a victim, and I won't be a victim. Don't place power in their hands. I'm glad you said something because, I couldn't find anybody that had gone through anything like this. And I know basically nothing about it. But I know the light and bright. I know I'm protected. I know my team is around me. Ooh, my team just got really close. They're going to make me cry. I want these people to have peace, yes. But they need to get over me. I know why they're doing it, and I don't give a shit because I'm gonna win. Watch me win. Yes, I've actually been protecting somebody from them, trying to help protect somebody from them that is not even around me. And I'm probably, yeah, they'll probably see this, I hope not, because I really don't want them to have any inside information. Oh, Gail, do you see a huge light around me? Sure it's not my window. Especially when I'm in my woo-woo room. I mean, that picture back there, my mentor painted for me. There's a necklace hanging on the door. You can't really see it. It's right behind me. That right there is a baby Ouija board. It's a decoration. See the what you call a little thingy that hanging down from it? That's a baby one. It's just a decoration. Well, I'm glad you can see a light around me. Oh, thank you, Gail. That makes me feel better. I am always protected, and I know I am, but still, they got through me for a little bit. But they won't again. And I have to help protect the other person too, even though they don't know. The other person doesn't know. I'm protecting. Oh, no, thank you, Sarah. Thank you for your insight. I am so glad somebody else. Well, I'm not glad you're going through it, but it gave me some insight on things I don't know about. So you can always help protect somebody else. And I post angels. There's always angels. When I get really freaked out, and I'm not freaked out by these bitches. These little bitches, there's like 3 or 4 of them. They're just dark. They're not happy. I'm glowing today? Oh, cool. I feel pretty befuddled today. But, I feel bad for them, but that's they want to be in that kind of energy. That's there's nothing I can do about it. I post angels when I get really freaked out about something and it's not them. I think they're a piece of shit for doing what they're doing to me and somebody else. So, but they don't scare me because I'm aware of what's going on. And I'll post angels like all 4 corners of my property, and all 4 corners of my house, and all 4 corners of my basement, all 4 corners of my roof. Put Archangel Michael on top. I don't give a shit how I do it. Put a dome over my house. I don't care. Blood for blood. Well, you know what? The people I'm talking about, they're after a blood relative. So, Gail, can your husband see what you see? Sometimes I can see auras, sometimes not. Sometimes, especially if I go sit in the cemetery by Bob, I can see the auras of every single leaf, and it's out in the country, every single leaf on the trees. And then a lot of times I can't see shit. But I never really developed it, I should say. Well, but the light you're seeing is an aura. You're seeing the white light. I don't know if it's fake or not, but went to one of those woo-woo convention, whatever you call them, fairs, psychic fairs or whatever, and they take your picture and it shows the colors of your aura. And I had predominantly purple, which to me is the highest form of color in the aura, because to me, purple represents Archangel Michael. And the dogs, whenever I try to do my energy healing, which is not Reiki, but it's because I was taught something different. It's not taught in any class. And I try to do that to my dogs, they get up and move. They don't like the energy, even though it's supposed to be healing. Well, you're seeing the energy, Gail. Does Archangel Michael really exist? Absolutely. Actually, I believe purple, at least to me, purple is the highest, because I associate it with Archangel Michael. Absolutely, he exists. Ugh, good grief, I'm muttering. Archangels exist. People say, well, they don't have time to talk to you, or they don't talk to people. The hell they don't. And they're multidimensional beings. They can talk to me, you, and 15,000 other people at the same time. They can be everywhere. It's an energy. It's not a body. It's not this. They're energy. They absolutely do exist, and he absolutely does come down. And my woo-woo lady, my mentor, she says I even brush my teeth with him. She's so cool. I gotta go see her. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen the light around me in the dark. Can you see your own light in the mirror or something? But I probably don't see light the way you are. Everybody has a different gift. And I really did not hone in on, I tried to hone in and develop it for a while, but I got to where I could see it around my hand. Here's this past. What? I'm not getting my work done. I'm going to be in trouble again. This little girl's going to be mad at me. It's just too interesting a conversation. This should be like our wine and spirits that just never get it done. Okay, I better go. I gotta at least get this next reading done. Poor girl. I hate when I keep people waiting too long, but like I said, I've been waiting on one for over a month of reading, and it takes me 3 months to get in to see my woo-woo lady, and I need to get a hold of her. She sends me messages all the time, you know, like, have a beautiful day. And she's a beautiful person. Nothing but love and light. So I even went to her one time. I said, what is all this shit that I'm hearing? You know, like all this dark shit. She said, it's not you. It's not you. Ooh, I'll have to try to ask for that. I'm going to try that if I don't forget. I always have a light on though. I've always got the TV on, and I usually fall asleep on the couch, it seems like, with the lamp and the TV on. Lately I've been going somewhere at night, and I know it's 5D, and I've asked them, I need to know who I'm with, what I'm doing, but I don't usually get much memory around it. Just a couple of times I knew when I woke up. Okay, gotta run. I gotta get this one reading done. I don't want this girl to have to wait any longer. Much love to you guys. Very interesting conversation, and I needed that. So there was a reason. There was a reason you were in here. Wait, hang on. Yeah, Sarah, there's a reason you were in here, because I needed to know those things. And evidently you needed to know a little from my perspective, maybe. Anyway, I will not be here Tuesday. Got to go pick up my ham and turkey out of town. Possibly next Wednesday, but I'm not going to promise. See y'all in the meantime, and sorry about all the music. Again, I'll apologize about all the music I've been posting, but that's the way my guides talk to me at night. And when I fall asleep, I will forget them before morning, so I save them on my Facebook so I can listen, soak everything in the morning when I'm a little more alert, which is hard for me to do. My brain's always everywhere. Anyway, see y'all later. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Don't forget, spread the love. Spread it to somebody, especially this time of year. That poor little man walking through the store that looks lonely and sad. Shoot him some hearts. Send him some love. He doesn't need to even know it, but he'll feel it. See y'all later.